So we have a three group of users: avid, enthusiast user, per user, random straggler. And the behavior of these three group of users will be different based upon retention, engagement, and revenue generation. Okay, so now we have these three measures. Now, next step is to develop the metric development. Develop the metrics for these three dimensions of user. For retention metrics, we have total time spent in our web product. That is some of the all the sessions. Secondly, it is how many seconds they have. How many seconds do they stay in home page? Usually, right? In on average, and the length of your first session. So these are all retention metrics. Second is revenue metrics, which are number of purchases, frequency of purchasing, and time to the first purchase. How long did it take for your first purchase? Thirdly is behavior metrics. So it is about product information they have clicked, images they have viewed, and similar products they have clicked. Those are all behavior metrics. Secondly, let's talk about feed algorithm model. So this is a web product, about a web product where we have a feed page for each user, and there you have the social content such as photos, videos from other users, aggregate from other users of the website. And the main and this 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 feed page have the most recent web post at top of the page. So now the question is, how can the website put most interesting content at top of the feed page for the individual? For this, we have generated four hypotheses. Firstly, content which are more recent is more preferable than content which are older. User likes content which are similar to the content that he has liked in the past. Usually the user prefer content which are more visual than written content, and user prefer contents which are liked by others. So for this case, we have two kinds of metric: passive engagement metric, views, number of views, um, exposures, number of clicks to load more items, and time spent on the feed page. And for active engagement metrics, we have number of likes, number of comments, number of shares, and number of clicks. So this is about feed algorithm model. Next is middle school dance model. Here, it is a social network of tea enthusiasts where each user sends messages, rates the tea and tea shops, and uploads a picture of the tea in their web page. They can make profile and post information to the profile. Website use makes money by selling ads and recommendation to the new tea establishments, and the business feels that there are lots of people in the social network, but few actually rate any tea establishments. Now the business question is how to increase amount of user generated content. For this, we have four hypotheses. This is first, user of two groups, which are, let's say, wallflowers who are passive users and whales who are active users. So among these two groups, the behavior is substantially different based on our metrics, which we'll define later. Intensity and capacity of users. Intensity and the capacity of the users differs vastly among these two group of users. And the communication between 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 whale to whale. Whale to is far larger than whale to wallflowers, which is far larger than whale to wallflowers to whales, and which is far larger than wallflower to wallflowers. So, if you want to maintain, improve the health of the web product, the changing the behavior of wallflower over long run is really important. That's a fourth hypothesis. Now, for this, we have engagement metrics, which are daily active users, monthly active users, length of the average session, number of events in each session. Social metrics, outgoing number of outgoing interaction, number of incoming interaction, and intensity of the interactions. Social interactions. Product usage metrics. How long does it take to use a full product features, and time it takes to use a half. Time it takes to use a full or half product features uses, and how many people use the full products features, how many people use that. Gamification metrics. So to unlock the functionality, to unlock the certain functionality, the user has to reach a certain level. Without reaching a certain level, user cannot unlock a certain functionality. That's the kind of gamification metrics of the product. Retention metric. Total time spent in a web product, which is sum of all sessions. Homepage. How many seconds did you spend on a homepage? And thirdly, what is the length of your first session? Revenue metrics. Lastly, this is the last metric, number of clicks on the ads and recommendation, and the length of time for their first ad and recommendation. So, this is, I have discussed now all the four, all the three models: web product model for a web product, user type purchasing model, field feed algorithm model, and middle school dance model.